Oh, it was quota. I nearly failed. I need to get rid of that emote. Because I could not remember what that was. Yeah, I probably would have failed quota, honestly. Wait, where am I meant to go? Oh, dice roll gamble? Let's go. No, you just started the game. You're fine. You're fine. Fucking rude. You're fine. No, I'm joking. How many sticks you got? True, we stick check. Stick check. Oh, to give away, you don't need to farm stuff. That's so sweet. Wait, am I a silly goose right now? I need to go in there. I thought that I could just go start it, but maybe not. Hold on. Oh, I can climb up there. Stink check. Anyone stinky? Stinky, raise your hands. Legit though. Let's do a stick check. There's still over 1,000 sticks. We're pretty sticked up. Sorry. That was dumb. Yeah, we're pretty sticked up. Guys, get your gambers in. So far we have none on a natural 1. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys don't think it'll be a 1. Q. Okay, I know that I know I've gone too far when Q says ooh. I know I have made a grave error when Q says ooh. Oh, funny. Oh, we don't have any health stuff. Oh, because we got pretty fucked up in the last fight. So if you weren't here at the end of last Horizon stream.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin.
I'll wait for them to be done.
We know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Anyway, we finished the base game at the end of last stream. So we are now starting the DLC tonight. And at the end of last, Horizon stream, we finished the base game. I got really mad. It was really stinky and hard. So I'm really looking forward to the DLC, which is meant to be harder. That's going to be really cool and fun. Guys, we have another 2 minutes on the gamba. The 2 minis. And we do have an ad coming up in a sec, so that's how long I yapped for. We have not even started the game, and the ad is playing. So that's great. Keck ill. Okay. That's rude. That's rude as hell. That's rude as hell.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Fuck. At the end of the game, so we beat the, what's the machine called? Hades. We beat Hades. But then Hades went to Silence and was like, "Saw, dude." And Silence was like, "Hell yeah, dude." And so I was like, fuck. Yay, new tough machines. Cool. I was already struggling against the other ones. But yeah, cool. Alright, get your gambas in. You got another 15 seconds, bitches. Want to use this dice today? My throat's starting to hurt. Alright. We have 9,900 on a natural 1. We have 8,000 on a 2 to 10. We have 9,710 on 11 to 19. We have 7,319 on a 20. I swear you guys want me to just say difficult numbers. Oh my god, it did it to me again. I thought it was a 1. However, it is a 7. It's because these dice, like when they land, well, first of all, the 1 and the 7 are very close together. When they land on a certain angle, they give 1, but they're 7, you know? I always 2 to 10 and the 1. Toxie, silly goose. Silly goose. That's why you gotta stay with Old Faithful. Rigged? Get out of here. Wait, did Sunshine win? Yeah, rigged. Sunshine is so lucky with these. Holy shit. Yeah, rigged. You're right. That's crazy. Basically gifting. Yeah. Yeah, the Gamba is secretly a Sunshine investment fund. All I'm hearing is everyone sucks. You know what? You're right for that, honestly. You're right for that. Hear that, chat room? Bro. That... Wait, have I streamed since I posted it? I haven't! Oh my god, guys, I posted the TikTok of me talking about Australians streaming upside down and we need an OBS plugin to have our stream go the right way up for chat, like in America. It has almost 23,000 plays on TikTok. That's crazy. It is crazy. Like, fuck. Thank you, Ant. Yeah, it's got almost 2,000 likes. It's like easily my most successful TikTok. I think the highest viewed TikTok I had prior was like 6,000 views. So this is like over tripled that. And it's so crazy. Some people, and what you learn when you're being hee-hee-ha-ha funny on the internet is that people will try and like yes and you. And maybe they're outside of your demographic and audience that would normally see your hee-hee-ha-has and yes and you in a good way. And some people yes and really poorly. Like really badly. And it's just very funny. This is the first time I've had such an exposure to people that aren't in my community or like wouldn't be my demographic of audience. And it's just been really funny. Gonna flex knowing you before the fame and create a toxic environment based on that, as you should. As you should. Yeah, and? Not the Toxie you mentioned? No. Toxie's great. No, you guys are great, and most people it was just like fun. This is so dumb. So the structure of the joke was like that it's a plugin, right? That you have to download and install it onto your OBS. That was the structure of the joke. That was the lore that I built for the joke. Bearing in mind, not true. Not at all a fact. And someone was like, oh my god, yeah, as an American, I had to turn it off. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because that's not how the joke and lore was structured. And I know you're trying to join in on the joke, and that's really sweet. But, like, you're getting it wrong. I was like, stop it! Maybe, you know what? Maybe they did buy a PC from Australia and maybe it had OBS installed, and maybe that version of OBS had this plugin that doesn't exist installed. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you so much. Bro, it was so funny. And I'm like walking around my kitchen talking to Leia, my cat, about it. And I'm just like, it's not even true. And yet I'm getting heated at someone not understanding my lore that I built in this lie. Anyway. The internet's a wild, wild place, man. The internet be interneting. But majority of people really lovely. And it was really nice to see, yeah, content that I put out there do so well. It is crazy of a comment from an American 14-year-old. It was just like, and I'm realizing this about myself. I'm doing a lot of learning about myself. I am like a rule follower and a structure follower. And as someone who crafts hee ha ha moments on the internet, sometimes my hee ha ha's have rules, okay? Sometimes those hee ha ha moments have lore behind them and a process that, like, you can yes and, but you need to follow the rules to the yes and. Okay, you can't just be making these up. You can't go wild cowboy yee-haw on my hee-haws. Okay? Take your red pen to comments. Now you have to come up with an entirely new skit or rant where your monitor is upside down in the background. True. Disable the plugin redeem when it just flips my screen. I actually don't hate that. So this game, sorry. This is a game that we're playing today. I don't know why. I just like I don't know why I'm this way. I do know why I'm this way. I'm a little silly guy. But I just had to sort of let it go and be like, I had the urge to be like, well, actually, and I was like, this isn't even real. Zelsters, you need to calm down. You need to stop and you need to calm down. Oh, I did not get any new mats or anything. Ah, heck. This is fine. I need to calm down. I'm an adult. Oh. Bro. But yeah, very much like, it was so interesting. Because I also, and I've spoken about this a little bit, trying to sort of embrace the fact that I have a little hee-hee funny bone. And that I'm a kind of funny guy sometimes. So yeah, it's like trying to embrace that. Wow! No. I gotta disable more of its abilities. Jesus Christ. Okay, first of all, oh, I'm not using the fucking thing that does that. Bro, you gotta chill out, okay? You're doing too much. This is called doing too much, okay? Come on. Alright. Whoops daisies. Bet you wish you were still yapping. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I do. Yapping was fun. That was fucking terrifying. Jesus. That room noise I make is so scary. That is my arrows. These arrows, I'm pretty sure. That noise? What do you hear about cars is wild. Yeah, so these arrows are tear blast arrows. So they are pretty good at ripping the different, what is it called? Hold on, I can't remember what they're called. Components off them. So that's why I use so many, and that's why we're always out of the mats that you need for them.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, I never used those traps. Okay. Where was the... Yeah. Man, I do wish I was yapping still. So you know what? I'm never gonna talk again. Imagine. Imagine. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't talk. I'd be so sad. Where the fuck am I meant to go now? So on Saturday... Oh, there you go. On Saturday we have our... Wait, why did I fucking go up there when I could have walked around here? Anyway. We have our affiliate anniversary, which is really exciting. So I'll do a 12-hour stream. We'll be finishing A Quiet Place. We will
Saving these for the trail.
be doing some Jackbox. And depending on how far through Frozen Wilds we get, we might end up finishing Frozen Wilds.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Oh. Because we've got tonight and tomorrow to do Frozen Wilds, and it says it's like 7 to 8 hours. But considering how much I talk, it'll probably take us a few streams, so we might end up not finishing it tomorrow, and we'll finish it Saturday. And then obviously Final Fantasy. Hey! Hey!
Ha. You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
Why you guys being mean to me?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Why you guys rude to me?
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths. Where should we find hope now?
You died on Thunder's drum. Your songs will not be forgotten.
Trust Araya, they say.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
The smoke from the
Just
mountain
robbing
was
these people that we've just met.
bad omen for the ritual.
Ritual.
May Araya find whatever wisdom she's looking for out there.
Alright, this is what I wanted. Somebody to save.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
What you doing with it?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business.
Oh.
All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Cannon. Hold on. Imagine it's roast lamb. That'd be crazy.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
So I've not paid that close attention to what the other tribes were wearing.
It frenzies
But
the
these
machines.
guys use the
Machines that
machine
wiped out their
stuff.
best.
Like,
And what do
gear.
they want to do?
Yeah, the
Go
blood and
back
teeth
up
thing, I
there.
was like, okay.
Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Araya, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Araya vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
It's only my eye.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but
Oh.
always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Oh, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
And Aurea
Oh,
is the one
fuck,
who...
That's right. And they
But you
Clicked the
don't.
wrong thing.
the machine. Oh, but Aurea's.
Sorry.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a wary chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish.
I mean, he was just
But
yapping
when
then.
he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Yes, what a shame that their deaths interrupted your
What are these
business.
Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the
And
tribe?
that's capitalism.
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Sorry.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet.
I don't like
Honest
this
mistake.
guy.
Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least
Who's
We?
we?
me and my daughter. My
Oh!
assistant, Barja. My assistant and my
Oh, I
daughter.
thought he was gonna try and cover up that he
We
almost
seem to
called
get along
her
better as business partners.
his daughter.
Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about
That's
this daemon.
funny.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those.
Woman say,
frozen
shut
peaks.
up.
But I do know where you could find her apprentice.
Walla
Naruto.
what?
He went north of the river.
Walla what?
chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if
Some of
our
us
talk
have
can
real
tell me more about
responsibilities
Araya
and don't have
Thunderstone.
time to spend all day
Might be worth a
painting
shot.
cliffsides like Sekuli.
I wish that there was a specific section down the side here for the Frozen Wilds quest. Alright. Twould be Poggeth. Yeah, so I got double shot right before we went into the final battle. I ended up changing it to concentration. But I got it the first time we did the final battle and I couldn't get it to work for some, and I don't know why. I might do this. Make the spear a bit stronger. Notch up 3 arrows. Yeah, I don't know. Faster reload. Oh, that's gonna be useful too. That's good.
Beware the machines with purple markings.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than
Prowl
weak
and
snow.
neglected for real.
Forgive me,
Yeah, I'm
my
not
chieftain.
sneaky at all.
We will be ready for the next attempt.
I'm
But
not
this will not be
sneaky.
an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
I'll be
My
going in
chieftain.
there.
Good.
All arrows are blazing.
Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
Did your Warwick...
Oh my
No,
god, I keep doing it.
This Daemon you talked
Thinking
about.
the same thing
If
twice.
you are hardy
so-
enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Araya knows about this Daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not in Outlanders.
Damn.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, till the Karja seek war again.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Say Meridian is a place where your every need is met. No wonder the Karja is so delicate.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Is there anyone I can trade with here? Ooh. Oh, that'll be for the gleam stuff that we have as a reward now. Okay. Yes, we must get that guy. Because that reveals shit on the map, doesn't it? If you get those guys. So we need to do that. I think I've only done one though.
Ah, No, this color's all
I just could see like myself curling
The
up on the
herd
couch
isn't
with this
roaming
game,
far from the
honestly.
camp.
Keep it together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
Alright, I'll keep watching.
The plan we're going to park. Have fun at park. I'm glad your evil master plan worked.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Tall Steve. Tall Steve. Yes, we must get Tall Steve. Yeah, eat all the hot dogs at the park. Hi, Skelly. Thank you for tuning. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 7 months. What the frickin' heck? What the frickin' heck? I appreciate it. Welcome in. How you doing? What's going on? Welcome. Welcome.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders.
Oh. Kaja Outlanders is interesting. I might turn my cooling off. It's really quite cold in my house at the moment. Give me 1 sec.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and Enora saves his life. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
The Oseram have gone too far this time. Dervahl should die for his crime.
Doing good. Just shredding cardboard? Like from the move? I'm gonna make some food. Nice and chill with Pokemon. Hell yeah. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. We had a big old yap sesh at the start of stream. So much so that my throat started to hurt. But other than that, I mean, that was pretty great. And we've just really only just gotten into the game, the DLC. It's been good so far. Mr. Yap Sesh, oh, I was on fire. I maybe almost just, I think I was possessed. Honestly, I think I was possessed. If I'm being perfectly frank. The spirit of hot dog enjoyers possessed me, you know? Oh yeah, he missed Joelle. Yeah, I pronounced Jewel Joelle, don't worry about it. Look, I'm simply out here doing my bestest ever. Whoa. Okay, they're stinky. Zelstis doing her bestest.
Tallneck?
Exactly.
What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Wait, it's knocked over? Where is it? Oh, it's there. Oh, shit.
Time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
I'm not gonna fuck with that right now. Thank you, Skelly. No, Steve. Big Steve. Are these demonic scrubber? Yeah. There's so many of them. Fuck, you know. Oh, critical components removed. Alright, alright. I don't want to fuck with that just yet. I don't think we're strong enough to. Honestly?
There must be Miltuk looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
Hello.
Naltuk?
Who are you?
Naltuk.
How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread.
Okay. What's that?
She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines?
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, are they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You asked...
What the hell? What just happened? My OBS just had a shit fit for some reason. I don't know why. It was mine. I don't know why though. Usually when it does that, it completely kills stream. So I'm like... That was so weird. It was just like an encoder problem. But it didn't kill stream, so I don't know what happened. Trying to remotely disable your Aussie plugin. You know what? That's valid. Let me shut some stuff. Yeah, sorry. If anyone thought that was their PC, it was mine. Can I actually stop you guys from hearing it? Do you guys need anything in that output? You guys shouldn't hear it, actually. I don't know why it's coming through to you guys. That's interesting. Aussie plugin, yeah, that, bro, that, oh no, it was because it was OBS, not my system. Never mind, that's why you guys can hear it. That TikTok went crazy. That TikTok went wild.
A lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work?
Yeah, bro, like that. I mean, it's done numbers on YouTube
Outlander,
and
wait.
Instagram as well. I'm like very surprised.
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to.
But yeah, it's one of my prouder bits, I think.
But I won't fall.
Where's that
When I'm
one?
done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
So we've got a one or two scrappers. One scrapper.
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
And a watcher. Alright. And two scrappers over there. I'm gonna try and get up to it and override it. Yeah, that's so strange. Keep an eye on it. So I'm gonna go around behind it and jump up and override the tower and see if...
Override it? Use the closest for myself.
Yeah, if the tower then destroys them. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Hold on, I want to reload. I want to try and actually do that. Sneaky. Flick! I want to actually do that. I want to see what it does when I override it. I didn't realize the scrapper would be up there. I had to pay attention. Because I could have very easily hidden in the... Oh, fuck off. I don't know why that tilted me so bad just then. I'm so mad. Alright, we'll try it again. I think I tried to go too quick. Alright, we go again. Oh. Wait, can I do this? I should be able to get it before it sees me now. Does it do anything? Or is it just now I just attack the machines? Wait, that sucked. That was not at all worth it. I'm gonna wait for it to come back and silent strike it. I thought those pulses would like do something. You know? Like I thought those pulses would, I mean, I guess they did something, but they didn't like damage them or anything. Like get it in 2 hits. Yeah, I was like, oh, it'll keep pulsing and it'll do more damage and happy days. But nope, not today. Not for Zelstiche. Those robotic chickens, they're so annoying. Alright, we got... the scrappers coming up here. So the scrappers I can take out in one hit. It was the chickens I couldn't. Okay. Alright, amazing.
Nearby machines, but it can be overridden.
Alright. Good to know. Yeah, those big chicken ones kind of look like chocobos a little bit.
You are quite the warrior.
Thanks, man.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the Ice Rasps. You'll have to walk the Shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam.
Ow.
Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Thanks, man.
Bergren told me you're Ourea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his Werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the Blue Light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Ourea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Ourea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened.
Well, I'll just go, yeah.
I'm no warrior, though.
Biga
So
boy.
she bid me wait. When Ourea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice.
Oh.
We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Yes. Be very quiet. I am. How are you?
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the Ice Rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful.
Thank you for
The
tuning
path is
in.
meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Ourea at the end of it?
111.
She goes further up,
So many tunnels.
somewhere inside the mountain.
Thank you.
If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
When the next ad break plays, I'll take a bit of a break
Guess I'm
because
off
I
the
do
Ice
need to
Rasps
put
find
a
this
bin
shaman's path.
out. A singular bin. So we'll take a little break. I usually pause gameplay anyway, but we'll take an actual break. I'm doing good, Arm. Thank you for asking. Oh, sugar. Yeah. It's been a really lovely stream so far. We yapping, we be chilling. Have a good time. How are you doing? I hope you are going well. So that blue gleam must be those blue... those things. Hello? Oh, I wasn't aiming. Embarrassing. Alright. See, this feels like there should be loot here. Can I shoot this out of the sky? Well, not if I miss it. I'm sorry to hear that, arm. I hope it improves soon. Gotta ride it out sometimes.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Huge. Literally massive. Demonic snap maw. Okay. I don't want to fuck with that. That looks scary. I don't want to die. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to change it onto story mode because I'm sick of it being hard. I played the full base game on normal. I'm putting it on story mode for the DLC. Yeah. Hello. Oh. So this is what I use the blue gleam for. Oh, what a fun way of introducing new material, like new items with a new currency. I love that. All right, how many of these do I have in my bag? Does it tell me? 5. I don't need wood. Thank you so much. We'll get some more of these. Always gotta get the sample box. Ooh, that's fun. I didn't actually look at what I have that I could have sold. I was gonna say, we probably don't have a lot. I think most of it is stuff we would need to use for other things. I did sell some stuff before. Was it before the final fight or something? Because I just had loads of certain materials, so I just got rid of them. But that might not be the case now. I mean, oh, I have a lot of that. Are these? Oh, freeze. Oh my god, then I've got so many of these. I'll leave it for now. Leave it for now. Did I sell my other sharp shot though? I must have. Not that our inventory space is a huge problem. Although... Alright. Up we go. So yeah, those things that I just bought, the echo shells, we use to make the tear blast arrows. And I just have been so unlucky with getting them from the machines, but I also don't think I'm necessarily fighting the right machines to get them. Because I think they are a slightly more challenging machine. I wonder how much easier it'll be on story mode now. Because I feel like normal's a fucking challenge. Probably wouldn't be as much of a challenge if I could aim better on a controller. I just don't think I will ever get the hang of controller aiming. Like, when it comes to range stuff anyway, like I'm okay with a controller in something like Assassin's Creed, where I'm not needing to aim, like, from a distance. But yeah, ranged on a controller is just not my strength, I feel. It's so hard, Skelly. And I played a shit ton of Breath of the Wild and don't remember having that much difficulty, but I feel like it must be easier on Breath of the Wild, or I just like, I don't know. Or I didn't do as much range as I feel like I did in that game. But yeah, I struggle with it a lot. Just not a ranged girly. Unless it's on a keyboard and mouse. Alright, we got an ad coming up in the second, guys.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be, or this must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
Activate it. Yeah, I want to activate it. The fuck do I do that? Oh, I'm just clicking Y. Sick. Oh!
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
Oh, that's so fun, actually.
Guess we're heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
I kind of want to go the opposite way now. Because that got me some gear. Bloody right.
Not this way.
Oh. And no gear. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay. That's a cute way of doing directions. Fun little test.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
So what's up there? I don't want to miss any good loot. You know?
Took a wrong turn.
No, Aloy, we've taken the right turn. It's loot. The turns have been correct, Aloy.
Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Girl. Girl. Okay.
Another marker. Good.
Fuck is the marker, bro? Oh, is it just these? It's probably just these. Oh, oh no, it's this. Okay. Alright, we go the wrong way to get the loot. No loot. Then we go the right way. There's a baddie down here. Alright, ad is playing. I'm gonna go and run my rubbish bin out. And I'll be back in 1 second. Please hold, chat.